So, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off the hour by talking a bit about the security state, shall we? And the lies that are told and all the money that is spent to achieve a false sense of security here in the United States of America. And this time, folks, I'm actually not talking about the NSA. Oh no, not today. No, not right now. This time, I'm not talking about the NSA. I'm talking about the TSA. The TSA, the Transportation Security Administration, who handles security at airports, among other places. So the TSA, folks, they have come up with, frankly, a great plan, a wonderful plan. And with their plan, their brilliant plan, which they are putting into effect now, they have actually found a way to see if anyone who is traveling on an airplane is a potential terrorist. I know, right? It's amazing. So I gotta tell you, their plan is nearly foolproof, I gotta tell you. So here's the deal, folks. The TSA can assure that you are not a potential terrorist if you pay the TSA $85. That's it. Because no potential terrorist has $85. Oh, $85, that's a lot of money, right? I mean, maybe if all that's left of the decimated Al-Qaeda decided to pool all their money, they might be able to come up with, I don't know, $40, $50, maybe $60, but no way can Al-Qaeda come up with $85. That's way too much. So here's the deal, folks. This program, it actually already exists in some airports, and it's actually been around in slightly less capability, but the TSA is actually expanding it to over 100 airports, and even more so, they're now going to be offering it to the general public. It's a program, again, that exists, but they're expanding it broadly here and allowing anyone with $85 to join. It's called TSA Pre-Check. And reading from a report on it from NBC, quote, TSA Pre-Check allows passengers who have been pre-approved to keep on their shoes and belt, not remove their jackets, keep their laptops inside their cases, and not have to remove select liquids and gels from their bags. End quote. Well, that sounds nice, doesn't it? That sounds nice. So what you do is you apply with the TSA, you give them a fingerprint and $85, and then with the fingerprint and $85, you then get to skip all of the invasive forms of TSA screening. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a great plan? Look, I know. I could say, and maybe you're saying, but I don't know, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but I could say, sure, a potential terrorist could easily come up with $85. And you could also say, sure, a potential terrorist could figure out ways around the limited background check that they're doing. You know, you could say that, I could say that, folks, but that would be giving TSA security way too much credit. Here's the deal, folks. All kidding aside, you know why if you pay $85, you can keep on your shoes. If you pay $85, you can keep on your belt. If you pay $85, you can keep on your coat. You can keep your laptop in your bag. You can keep your liquids in your bag. You know why, and that is the fact that TSA security is a joke. And the TSA knows that their security is a joke. They know it. If you don't believe that TSA security is a joke, let me tell you a little story here. I've actually told this once before on the air, but it's very apt here. This happened a little over a year ago. So my wife, Kate, or the Kate, as many of you know her, we were on our honeymoon, and we were coming back from the Dominican Republic, which was an awesome place to honeymoon. It was great. So we flew back from the Dominican Republic, and we landed in Miami, Florida, and we had to go through customs and then go through security again. again to get on our flight back to Boston, where we live. So normally when we come to a security line that has one of those naked blue Smurf security machines, you know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that show all your naughty bits, the ones that show you naked and blue, that also supposedly cause cancer. One of those machines, normally when I or my wife come to those, we usually opt out. We opt out of the naked blue Smurf machine, and we choose to instead get groped by a TSA agent. It's sort of just a way of kind of slowing down the process, slowing down the invasive and unnecessary invasion of privacy. Not that getting groped is an invasion of privacy, but slowing down the process. You know, it's some way of stopping this. And actually, you know, thankfully those machines are actually, I don't think they're in use in many airports anymore. They've actually upgraded to a different machine. But anyway, this was last year. So we're coming back from the DR, and we're running a little bit short on time to get to our next flight after going through customs. And so if you ask to opt out of the naked blue Smurf cancer machine, sometimes it actually might take a little while for them to get an agent over there to grope you. They have to, you know, the agent has to get in the mood. The agent maybe has to, you know, brush their teeth, get a few drinks, put on some cologne or something like that. So we decided that, all right, we're a little bit short on time here. We don't want to miss our flight. Let's just go through the naked blue Smurf cancer machine. So we do, and you know, I go through it. I'm standing there. I put my hands above my head like a common criminal, like a criminal here. Yep, my hands are up. And then I step out of the Smurf machine, and then an agent comes over to me and says, "Hey, we're going to have to pat you down." And I ask, "Why? I just went through your naked blue Smurf cancer machine. I just went through it. Why do you have to pat me down? Some agent somewhere has seen me naked and blue. Why, after that, do you need to pat me down, Mr. Agent?" And the agent actually said to me, "Well, these machines, they have a hard time seeing through cargo shorts." I swear to God, that's what he told me. That these machines that we taxpayers have spent millions and millions and tens and hundreds of millions of dollars on, these machines that invade our privacy, that show us naked, these horrible privacy invading machines can be foiled by cargo shorts. Cargo shorts, the kryptonite of security. Gee, I hope Al-Qaeda doesn't hear about this. I'm probably revealing secrets to Al-Qaeda by telling them our secrets that cargo shorts can fool TSA security. But really, you know, again, I'm saying this obviously, something that you know, if cargo shorts can fool these $1 million machines, duh, other things can. And if by paying $85 means that you can keep on your shoes and your coat and your belt and keep your computer and your shampoo in your bag, so if that is possible, if by paying $85 means all of those things, you know what that means? That means that the TSA thinks that everyone can keep on their shoes, their coat, their belt, their computer, their liquids, all of that stuff. If it really was keeping us safer, then everyone would have to keep doing it. What this again shows is that their screening process is a load of crap. It is a load of crap, and they are aware of it. But instead of dropping this ridiculous screening, this ridiculous invasive screening for everyone, instead of stopping these ridiculous invasions of privacy and dignity for everyone, which they could do, they could just say, "Hey, everyone, keep your shoes on, keep your belt on." It's not doing anything. They're not doing that, though. They are not. What they are doing is allowing rich people to pay extra money so they don't have to be inconvenienced like the rest of us poors, the rest of us low, poorly travelers there. I mean, there's already a major class system on the airplanes themselves. We have first class, we have business class, and the lines of the airlines. We have your preferred, i.e. rich people. They can jump the lines at the airlines. Now, thanks to the TSA, the rich are going to get to opt out of having to pretend that taking your shoes off is helping fight terrorism. It would be really, really nice if we could all stop pretending that. We'll be right back.